What's going on, YouTube? So somebody asked me to make a video on slaying the beast that is procrastination, I guess. So let's talk about that for a second. Let's talk about what procrastination really means. Procrastination is basically pain avoidance, loss aversion, pain aversion. So typically pain aversion is greater than your satisfaction of getting it done. However, procrastination is different because it excels this, right? It just builds on itself. And so at first when you don't do it, it's no big deal. And then it gets bigger and bigger and bigger, and it feels like a huge weight on yourself. And then the pain of having to do all of the work that you haven't been doing for so long is greater than probably what you're thinking the satisfaction is of getting it done. Whereas if you actually get it done, you're like, hell, that wasn't even that bad. And so, when people procrastinate, it's typically because they don't feel like doing it at first, and then it becomes this overwhelming weight that you have on your shoulders. Now for me, I don't necessarily feel like going to the gym every day, and I'm here at the gym. It's just one foot in front of the other. This is the thing. You don't have to feel like you want to do things to do them. I don't feel confident enough to apply for a job. If you're out there I don't feel like I'm ready. It doesn't matter what you feel like. You can still press the apply button and go do it. It has nothing to do. Feelings are not facts. Feelings are just these little things that you have to kind of distance yourself from sometimes in situations, because they're not going to affect you in a positive way. Unless you can figure out how to make those emotions, work for you in a positive way, ignore, just don't listen to them. That's the premise of it. So procrastination, how do you beat it? I would do like the Shia LaBeouf thing, right? And just say, just do it. But if we break it down, people typically think, I'll just do it tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow and tomorrow, and when I'm ready or when I feel like it. And so I said this a bunch of times. There's two types of people. There are people who do stuff when they don't feel like it, and then, they get one foot in front of the other, get a little momentum going. They're like, it's not so bad. I actually enjoy it. It's like when you really don't feel like going to the gym, and then you get in there and you're like, it's no big deal. You just have to get there and get started to feel like you want to do it, and it's really hard. Your brain just plays tricks on you. You're just like, I don't want to do it. It's just nothing. I don't know how to do it. I'm too far behind. Blah blah blah. But that's not true. Once you get it done and you get going, a little momentum, you'll just be surprised at how far momentum will take you. And so, a lot of people think procrastination, I'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow is this. They say tomorrow, but tomorrow is really this mysterious place that never. I don't know, it never comes. It's Tomorrowland is what they should call it. I'm going to do it tomorrow in Tomorrowland, where everything I'm supposed to get done gets done, right? So if you're out there and you're procrastinating, I always say this, stop watching this. Go do your stuff. Leave a like, maybe tell me what you think, but go get your stuff done. And I promise you, when you get it done, the feeling of having it done is a lot better than feeling the weight on your shoulders and ignoring it. That's just how humans are. We want to avoid pain, and so when something's difficult, it can be painful, and you want to avoid that. But you don't have to go around it. You just have to move through it, move with it. People are always looking for a way over it, around it. Don't just go through it. Just go through it. Just deal with it as you go. One step in front of the other. You're not going to die. Nothing will happen to you. It's not as big as a deal as people think it is. I'm at the gym right now, and I don't necessarily feel like going to do shoulders and stuff. But I'm here, and I'm making a video about it, and I'm still working on these outside videos. Just a side note, when you're outside at lunchtime, it's really awkward. It is really awkward. Everyone's outside getting lunch, and I have this huge camera with a big fluffy mic on it, and I'm riding an electric skateboard down sidewalks. There are a lot of stairs, and so I was thinking, before we go to the gym here, when I was cruising around, if you tend to believe whatever you tell yourself. Whatever you think that you are is what you're going to believe. So if you say, I'm not ready, I'm never ready enough, that's what you're going to believe. Your mind eavesdrops onto yourself. You're wondering why it's so loud. I don't know if it is loud in post, but there's a highway right up there. So I'm just chilling here, and we're going to go to the gym over there. But basically, if you tell yourself you're a junior dev, tell yourself this or that, you'll believe it. And your brain listens to those thoughts, and then it does stuff with it. Your brain believes that, and it starts to make whatever happen that would, correlate with those thoughts. So if you think that you're shy, now you're probably going to be shy, and breaking that is really hard. So starting to think that, I am a great coder. I will be a great junior dev. I will be a good, YouTuber, make great videos, blah, blah, blah. Whatever you tell yourself you are and what you can do is what you can do. And I know this turned into Joshua Robbins again, but a lot of this code stuff has to do with mindset. It's a mental job anyways. You can't quantify it. You can't pull out, like, I coded X amount of lines today. I mean, you could, but that doesn't do anything for you. It doesn't do anything for the company, because you can always figure out a way to make your code better and more efficient. And if you say that you can't, you need to keep reading. Alright, so as much as I didn't really want to do that workout, I didn't really want to film in the gym, I went and did it anyways. It's always really awkward to film in the gym. And people, I don't know, I shouldn't care as much as I am. I'm working on it. So making these videos outside my office is like the hardest thing I've ever done. And I typically think of myself as a shy, non-outgoing person, and holding this big ass camera up in public places is like, look at me, and then you're like, oh god, everyone's looking at me, which is like also my like greatest fear. But oh man. Anyways, I talked about this in the last video. I'm working on it. I think I'm improving. Shots are getting better. I like that cinematic look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, if you're out there and you're procrastinating, you're not. You got to move through it. You can't try to avoid it, and it's gonna come back. Like you're gonna defeat this procrastination one time, and then it'll be back. And you just have to get some momentum going, and you have to know that the satisfaction of getting that done outweighs the I don't want to do it feeling, because feelings are not, you can control those. It's all up here. But if you need to do like a homework problem, or you need to do something, you come home from work and you're tired and you don't want to, how do you get the energy to do it? You don't need the energy to do it. You just need the focus. And in order to focus, you flip over your phone, flip over all the distractions, and you just take 3 steps. You think, before you start doing something, you start to think, oh, I can't get focused, I need to do X, Y, Z, I can't do it. Like, actually, you're just giving yourself excuses, and in your brain, in here, your mind will listen to those, and it'll start to believe it. But if you just like, man, I am tired, but I guess I'm just going to try to do that. That's all you got to do. You just got to try to do it, and then once you put that first foot out there, you're good to go. This is not really code related, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys later for the live stream. I didn't know how to make code videos and like gym videos. I'm thinking about calling these videos like Gym Thoughts, TOHTS, except they're just like, I don't know, when I'm at the gym, that's when I have like my clearest thinking, that's when I'm doing my best thinking. If you like this video, hit that sub. I got some links in the description to help support the channel. I appreciate that, and I'll see you in the next one.